Hi you guys, I'm not going to lie, it is a crazy, crazy day. I'm leaving for a trip tomorrow without my boys. Just Brad and I are going with his work to go to Las Vegas, so I'm really, really excited, but I have a lot of things that I need to do ahead of time, and one of those things that I wanted to quickly do before I left was do a Q&A video because I've never done one of these before. I don't know how in the world in my 3 years on YouTube I've never done a Q&A video, but I want to go through these as quickly as I can because I want to answer as many of you as I possibly can. So I'm just going to randomly go on this, and I asked it on Facebook. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, I always have it linked down below, all of my social media and stuff. So if you ever want to interact with me, that's probably the best way to interact with me. Okay, the first question. How do you and your husband find time to be alone together? This is the main thing my husband and I have trouble with. It's really hard to find time to be alone together. We don't have a lot of people that can watch our children, so it's really hard for us to go on dates, but we really, really try to make it a priority, whether it's trying to get our boys to go down to bed earlier so we can have 1 hour with just each other is like our favorite thing in the world. My boys are kind of phasing out of the nap thing. Even Max sometimes doesn't want naps, and I used to fight it so hard and I would force them to take a nap, but then I just realized that if they didn't nap, I don't force it, but if they weren't in the mood, like today they're like playing in the other room, they should be napping. It's like 3 p.m. They should both be napping, but they're not. Instead of fighting them and forcing them to nap, I just say, okay, fine, we'll just have an early bedtime tonight, and then they go to bed by 7:30 or 8, and they're playing right now. They're kind of arguing. Anyway, so they go to bed at 7:30 or 8, and then Brad and I have a couple hours together, and then if not, we go out of our way to try to go on dates once a month. You know, some people are really lucky and they have lots of family and friends that can watch them. We don't have a ton of that, but we really do try to make it a priority to spend time together, because before I was Will and Max's mom, I was Brad's wife, and I think that's so important that you do that. Spend time alone together as often as you can, even if it's just once a month, which it is for us sometimes, but it's really important. Uh-oh. Okay, Willie wants to say hi. Come here, Willie. He's sad. Come on, Bubba. Did you get hurt? Yeah. Here's Willie joining me because he's sad, right? Grumpy Willie. Okay. Anyway, next question. I got a lot of those, like how do Brad and I spend time together? How and when do you get me time, such as showering and makeup? I have a 1-year-old and she takes the shortest naps ever. I totally remember this with Will. He would never let me put him down, like shower, makeup. I never did any of those things. I think it's just making it a priority. So if you really care that much to have your makeup done, wake up early, you know, or shower at night, or do what you can to, if that's an important thing to you, you can always make it work, even though it's, you know, frustrating. I know sometimes it's like, I need to get a shower. It's disgusting. So while they're eating, I'll run in the shower literally for like 30 seconds and just rinse off just because I feel so gross. But if it's important to you, you can definitely find a way to make time for it. Are you currently trying to conceive? Do you plan to have more babies? Yes, we are trying to conceive, and I can do a whole different video on that topic later on. We definitely want more babies. I want at least 4 kids. Cool, 4 kids, yes. Huh, Willie? He'll be such a good big brother someday to another baby. Next question. Would love to see a video of your routine on an average day. I have done a couple of vlogs. If you watch those, that's kind of like, I mean, I'll do more, but that's pretty indicative of what my daily routine is. How do you play with your boys? How do you keep them busy? Activity schedules, individual play, etc. Oh, don't touch it, Willie. So how do I play with my boys? I try to be interactive, but I also, especially now that Max is older, I really try to let them play together because it's really helpful, especially if I want to have a 3rd kid someday. I think it's really important that they have, this looks really funny by the way. I think it's really important that they learn to play with each other, and so if I do have a baby, if I'm sick, if I get pregnant, then I think it's great, and they play with each other all day long, like both of them. And then I obviously try to play with them and interact with them and be involved, but I think it's also good to let them learn how to play individually. Like right now, Max is playing with blocks over there in the playroom, and I think it's healthy for them to learn to play individually. I think it's healthy for them to learn to play with each other, and then it's good for them to see you playing with them so you can interact with them as well. Can you describe how a general day goes, kind of your routine from day to night, please? I've also done a lot of these kind of videos, but I'll do more because it sounds like a lot of you guys want to see that. How many kids do you want total? What do you feed the boys for lunch? Thank you. I want 4 maybe 5. Right now it's 4. For lunch, it just depends. I'm out and about a lot during lunch, and a lot of times I go to my mom's restaurant, but they really love like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Today they had Lunchables because that's all I had because we went to a farm. But that's usually it's usually like a sandwich and fruit and crackers or something, you know, something like that. Really easy. I also want to know how to find time and energy for romance with small kids. Just like I said before, if you think it's important to you, which it is very important, you need to find time. Okay, continuing on, can you give an update on what it's like having 2 boys so close together? I think I'll do another video like this, but it is wonderful. I love having them 23 months apart. It's just been great. It can be stressful at times, but it's been really great. I think it just gets better and better as Max gets older and as Will gets older. When I had 2 kids, it was so easy for me. Now I have 4. Do you think you'll be able to do YouTube videos with more kids? Yes, I will always have time for YouTube videos. I may not be able to do like a Mommy Mayhem thing when I did that in May, like a video every other day, because I really try to focus on my kids, and I really know I should make a ton more videos, and I will have bouts of it, but I really do try to be a mom first and foremost. So when did having 2 get easier? I can't remember the defining moment. I felt like it was overwhelming to have 2, but Max was such an easy baby that I feel like it was pretty easy from the get-go, because Will loved him and he was still really little, and it was hard because I had 2 little babies, but I felt like last summer when Max was, you know, 6 months old, 7 months old, he was just such an easy baby, and Will was great, and it was great. Okay, so those are just a few of the questions that I received, and I will definitely be doing another Q&A video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to thumbs up this video, or if you have any other questions that you want me to answer in my next video, don't be afraid to comment down below and ask, because I would love to answer them for you. So I feel like I'm going to do a lot of videos pertaining more now to what it's like with 2 kids, and also what my daily routine is like, and a lot of you guys also asked for a meal plan, and I'm sorry I say you guys, somebody got really mad at me in one of my videos the other day because I said you guys too often, so I apologize, but I'm running on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so I apologize. I try to speak my best, but it's kind of hard sometimes. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!